Hi, I'm Lynsey Owen, and this is my I believe statement. I believe what you think of yourself defines who you are. Your brain is programmed to do what you think and act the way you think. If you think you are really awesome, you will feel very awesome. Thus, you will act really awesome. Or vice versa. The way you feel about yourself influences the way you act. You can be anything you set your mind to. My coach always says to me right before a race, being mentally prepared is just as important as being physically prepared, if not more. He also says, you need to be ready between the ears. Every time I'm behind the starting blocks, I get my game face on and do my pre-race drill. First, I stretch out to get physically prepared. Then I start to think that I'm going to win my heat. I am unstoppable. There is no way anyone else can beat me, and I'm going to drop time. In my head, I plan out how the race is going to go. Every time I do this, I drop time and beat the person next to me, or even place first in my heat. When I don't do my pre-race ritual, I don't swim my best and I don't have the same confidence that keeps me going. A wise friend once told me, you can accomplish anything you think you can accomplish if you have the desire to do it. This is the story he once told me. Once upon a time, there were two frogs hopping along in the forest. While they were hopping along, they weren't really paying attention and they accidentally hopped into a very deep hole. They ribbited for help and eventually their friends came. When their friends saw how deep the hole was, they told them, we can't help you. There's no use trying. You're as good as dead. So the two frogs decided to try to hop out because their friends wouldn't help them. Their friends kept yelling at them, stop hopping. You're as good as dead. They kept hopping and they were getting so close to getting out. Eventually one frog gave in and accepted the fact that he was as good as dead. The other frog kept trying to get out. His friends kept telling him to stop, but he never gave up. He wanted to give up so badly, but he decided to try hopping out just one more time. In that last hop, the frog put in all his strength he had left and believed that he could get out, and he hopped right out of that hole. When his friends saw him, they asked, how did you get out? You were as good as dead. Why did you keep trying even though we told you to stop? The frog replied, I'm deaf. I thought you were cheering me on the whole time. These two stories say why I believe that what you think of yourself defines who you are. The first story was of me thinking that I would do well, and then I did. The second story was about a frog who thought he could get out of the hole no matter what everyone else says because he believed in himself. I believe what you think of yourself defines who you are. You should always think the best of yourself no matter what anyone else says. When you let them control how you think of yourself, you won't get the results you were originally hoping for. The more positive you act, the happier your life will be. In conclusion, when you think great of yourself, believe in yourself, and don't let other people control who you are, you will live a great life and be the best you can be. Dr. Seuss once said, only you can be the best you can be.